Hello, everyone. My name is Renetta Gunn Stevens, CEO of Sophisticated Press, and I am going to be talking to you today on how to collaborate with a local influencer. So, do me a favor when you come in, tag and share with your business besties, tag and share with your writing community. Come in, say hello, let us know what state you are tuning in from. And then, as always, bring your questions that is pertaining to your specific job, your specific business model, your specific project that you're working on, because we want to be able to answer real-time questions for you. All right. So before we get started, I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, which is Genius Swagger. They gave me these wonderful chain glasses. And if you know Sophisticated Press CEO Renetta Gunn Stevens, you know that I love me some good glasses, some glasses that are just trendy and that are just popping. And so shout out to Genius Swagger for these wonderful glasses. If you can, stop by their website, and they do have a promotion going on. All right. So today I want to talk to you about the importance of collaborating. Many of you seen our post yesterday, and we just said that our word for the year is collaborate. And that is something that you're going to be seeing Sophisticated Press do more of. It's just collaborating, finding businesses, organizations that share our same missions, share our same goals and values, and then just creating great products and services for humanity, right? And so I wanted to just talk to you about the importance of collaborating with an influencer. Now, some of the times when you are thinking of an influencer, we're just automatically thinking of a celebrity, and that's understandable because that's really how it has been presented to us. But we're going to be teaching you today from the book Push. And Push is Sophisticated Press book that we wrote for our writing community. And Push stands for Promoting Until Shipping and Handling Happens. And so we're actually going to be teaching from the chapter that we have in here that is called Collab with the Influencer. And it is from page 68. Okay, in the Push book. If you don't have Push, we do have the link in the description. So after this live, download the ebook and begin to incorporate the strategies immediately, because guess what? They work. They work for me, they work for my clients, and I want them to work for you. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about how to collaborate with a influencer, because as many of you know, there are so many different opportunities for you now with social media to contact influencers directly. And sometimes, you all, just being very honest, we'll try to contact someone who is like totally out of our lane, right? And to be honest, if it worked properly, and let's say like a Oprah did endorse you, would you be ready for that overflow of orders? Do you have the staff available to handle that volume of attention that you're going to get? If you do, great. If you don't, then that is where the problem lies, because you can hurt Oprah brand as well as your brand if you connect with the influencer in your business, in your book, in your business model, and your organization is not ready for that level of overflow that'll come from the influencer. So what we do is we suggest at first beginning to collaborate with local influencers. Instead of the macro influencers, we want to teach you how to collaborate with the micro influencers. Now, the first rule of thumb is this: just based off of the Federal Trade Commissions, you have to let the public know that it is a paid promotion and that they are being promoted to. So I'm very big on not tricking clients and just letting them know, like, if you just honest and straight up and say, hey, this is a paid promotion, and if you purchase this is my affiliate, market link, and I'm going to get a small, portion of the proceeds or anything like that, or, it's okay. Just be upfront with people, because most of us know anyway. So it's just really best just to be upfront, and that way there's no beguiling going on, and no type of you getting in trouble from the Federal Trade Commission that you didn't advise the public that you were doing a paid promotion. So once you did that, let's break down what is an influencer, right? So an influencer, and this is straight from the book Push, an influencer is a person who has the ability to accumulate followers and persuade them to purchase your books, products, services that they promote. Let me say that again. An influencer is someone who has the ability and the capacity to accumulate followers, accumulate people that follows them to persuade, and they can persuade them to purchase any books, products, or services that they put before their followers. And so this is why knowing how to collaborate with an influencer is important for your book, because if they promote your book, you can get an influx of followers, right? You can get an influx of sales. And so this is a strategy that you don't want to sleep on. You definitely want to incorporate into your 2021. So, in marketing, it's not a secret, that people they want to go with that celebrity, they want to go with that top dog. But have you ever really just taken the time to see who's already following you? Because yes, you can hire a celebrity and you can pay them $5,000 to $10,000. You can pay them $1,000, but the truth of the matter is, just because you work with an influencer does not mean that you're going to get guaranteed sales. And that's there have been problems in the past when I've heard clients that have tried to work with an influencer and have paid them large amounts of money, and when they didn't get sales, they felt like the influencer cheated them. But it's not that the influencer cheated them, it's just that collaborating with an influencer does not guarantee sales, but it does help your product to get in front of people. Because if you really think about it, it takes people to see your product or service 7 times before they really begin to remember it. Because the average person is marketed to 1,500 times a day minimum. So if you just can afford that one time to work with that influencer, you probably won't get a lot of sales, because they need to see that influencer with your product about 7 more times for them to be like, oh, that person is endorsing that product. Let me try it too. Now, sometimes depending on the influencer ability to persuade, it could be that one time where people go and they begin to purchase the product. But always remember, just because you're working with an influencer does not guarantee sales. Okay. So when you are looking for influencers, it's even best to start with the micro level, because they may not even charge you to collaborate with them, right? So here's the question. Have you really examined how many micro influencers that you're already following and that is already following you? And I tend to say a micro influencer may have anywhere between 2,000 to 50,000 followers, right? Because if your product can get in front of 2,000 people, that's good. That's a great start, right? So on our Instagram page, we have 2,500 people. So we will be considered a micro influencer, that if you wanted to collaborate with some of your products, some of your services, if the mission and the values align, if I'm following you, definitely send us some emails about what you're offering, what you got going on, and we'll be happy to, if it aligns, to cross promote with you, right? But do you really know how many people that's following you that has 2,000 to 50,000 followers? Because they are the perfect candidate for you to collaborate with in 2021 and present these great products to them and have them promote them for you. Now, with any type of influencer relationship, it has to make sense for both people, right? It just can't be they're going to promote your product and services, promote your book, and then you can't do anything for them. So, yes, there's going to be some negotiations involved, but the purpose of this life is to tell you that, before you can get to Beyonce, you may have to go with Bernice first. Before you can get to Jay-Z, you may have to go to Jerome first. Don't just try to get that influencer and you pay $10,000, $2,000 for that big influencer, because maybe you're not ready for that big influencer yet. And maybe You can use that money that you were going to pay that influencer, that big celebrity, that you can use that to kind of get your systems ready, get your marketing ready, get your branding ready. So get your e-commerce site ready. So when all those book sales comes in, your system won't crash, right? So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take inventory on a spreadsheet. I want you to list every person that follows you on every platform that has at least 2,000 followers or more. And I want you to consider them as a micro influencer that you're already in relationship with. I want you to consider them as a micro influencer that you already have a relationship with, and that can be a potential collaboration in 2021. Okay? So now, let's take a look at this list that Push has. So the first thing you're going to do when you work with a micro influencer, you're going to cross promote. You're going to promote them and they're going to promote you. It's not going to be one-sided. It's going to be a win-win for everyone. If you have a blog, you want to make sure you get their website. You want to make sure you get the type of links that need to be incorporated in your websites. If there's going to be any transactions taking place as far as for business, you want to negotiate what type of commissions you want to pay this person for every type of sale that they bring. You want to incorporate coupon codes, right? So that way you know how many sales that this particular influencer has brought into your business. How many book sales have this influencer contributed to being sold, right? And you do that all with your cross marketing and your cross promoting. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to barter service. Like if they have a certain product or service that you want and you have certain services, instead of paying that $500 to $3,000 for that influencer, barter service. Hey, I have this program. I have this workbook that goes with my book. I have this bundle set that goes with my book. I'll be willing to give you a free copy of this bundle set so that way you can feel it, you can read it, you can touch it, you can see the experience you're going to get from it. And then you can do the same with me. So that way, when I'm promoting your business to my clients, I know firsthand what they're going to experience. And that's bartering service. That way there doesn't have to be any cash exchange. Okay. The next thing that you can do to collaborate with a local influencer is you can start a book club. Like we're authors, right? You all are writers. You should be either a part of a book club or creating your own book club and having that influencer be a part of your book club so that other people can want to join the book club because of their influence, right? And it's okay to know that you may need an influencer. It's totally okay. But definitely as an author, I would suggest that you become a part of a book club or you start a book club and you Google how to do it successfully. The next way that you want to collaborate with a local influencer, and we're taking this from the book Push. This book is available at sophisticatedpress.com in our portfolio section, and I also tagged the link. You want to get this book. It works. It was written for authors. You want to do some video lives together. You want to come together and have a candid conversation about relatable topics that both of your niche markets will be interested in hearing about and interested in engaging about. So you want to, schedule a time, create some great engaging marketing where you schedule a date and you come together and the best of both worlds meet. And now their platform get to know you and your platform get to know them, and now you are collaborating with a micro influencer. See how this is working, people? See how it's all coming together? It's not as hard as it looks. It's not as hard as it sounds. You just have to have some marketplace strategies, and that's what Push offers the modern day writer, is how to have some marketplace strategies for writing for the authors. Okay. And then you want to just make sure that the niche market match the social media content. This is very big. So let's say you have someone that's following you that has 2,000 followers, but let's say they're a mechanic, or let's say they're a credit repair person, and your book is not about credit repair. Um, unless your book and their expertise, you can find a way to make it work, then you wouldn't collaborate with them. You only want to collaborate with the influencers that you all's you all's you all subject matter, you all's book genre, the product, the services, the values, the morals, they engage and they go with each other. If they don't go with each other, then don't collaborate, because that'll be confusing to your niche market, and you never want to have people confused, because guess what? People don't like confusion. Confusion will hurt your money. Okay? Confusion will hurt your money. So you always want to be very clear and very strategic in your collaboration, where it doesn't cause confusion. It actually creates a complement to what you're offering. Okay? And then you want to just share again. When you're influencing and you're connecting with an influencer, don't charge them for your project, for your product. Send them the information free. Send them the book for free. Send them the workbook for free. Send them the t-shirt for free, because they're going to be engaging and promoting your product and services. Surely you should have, even to the side anyway, free books and free products and services for your influencer, for the media, so that way they can experience it and want to share it. So I don't want you to be desperate out here, people, because some people out here are just really desperate and they charge for everything, right? You don't have to be desperate. You just have to be wise in how you conduct business. And when you're working with a collaborator, send them the product for free. Now you want to have a contract. And this is the other thing. You want to have a contract that just say like, hey, these are my expectations. I'm sending you a free book, sending you a workbook, sending you a t-shirt. Estimated value is $57, $97. And in exchange for promoting, in exchange for a live interview, in exchange for these bartering services, this is a commission that we have set out, this is the coupon code, and you're going to have a non-disclosure tied to that, confidentiality clause. You want to have all of that in the contract too, so that way there's clarity and there's concisiveness and there's no confusion. And when people sign a contract, there should be no confusion, because it's written in stone what the expectations are. So when you are connecting with your influencer, you want to have that wording and that contract and all of the expectations expressed up front, so that there's no confusion at all. Okay? And then also, again, that just ties in lastly with that affiliate marketing. As authors, sometimes we just give away so much free promotion. And it's okay to say, hey, I have a following of about 2,000 people or more. And if I say to purchase this, they're probably going to purchase it. So can we work out some type of commission where, for every sale I get $5, depending on the price range of the product or service that you're going to be cross promoting? I know here at Sophisticated Press, we have referral commissions, and we're just upfront, because we want people to understand that if you have had a great experience with Sophisticated Press, yes, invite your friends, invite your families, invite your network to publish their books with us. And yes, you're going to get a referral bonus. We want to be very upfront. We don't want anyone to feel like they're being bamboozled or cheated or anything like that, because if you didn't have a good experience with us, then don't promote us. But at least, because you can't please everyone, right? But we have about a 97% rate of everybody who published with us. They're on book 2 and 3 easily. Like easily, no brainer. Okay, I just finished the first book. I want to do another book. So, you know, it's very important to understand that if you do a good job out here, if you're providing a customer service, if you are backing up the promises that you have put in the marketplace, people will promote you, people will cross promote with you, people will collaborate with you. But in that collaboration, because there may be a lot of money that is created and made, you should have some affiliate marketing commissions, you should have some links, you should have some coupon codes, you should have some contracts that state that you're going to get this amount of money, these are the expectations, and that way it's crystal clear. So I just wanted to come on today and just share that information with you all, because collaboration is where it's at in 2021. And I wanted to also just share with you that, I had wrote down a list, and in this list it was saying books, movies, commercials, social media, music, trainings, emails. The one thing they all have in common, you all, is writers. And so as authors, I want you to begin to really take pride in this field you're in as being a writer. And I want you just to, especially the minorities, I want you to hold your head up and publish these books, share your expertise. We were looking for some books that's on mental health, and there were a lot of books that were for mental health, but it wasn't a lot of African American books. And so, you know, we can complain about the problems of low representation in these genres and in these executives positions, but if we just leave that complaining, that's nothing is going to happen. But if you want to see change, you literally have to be the change that you want to see. So if there's a book out there that you always wanted to read but you haven't seen it yet, you probably should be the one that's writing it. It's waiting on you to write it, you know. And once you write it, it's still more work to do. You got to push, you got to promote until shipping and handling happens. You got to collaborate, you got to cross market, you got to barter services. You have to do the work that comes with it. And is it going to be hard? Yes. Yes. It's always hard to get to the next level. You always have a test to pass. You always have a preparation of studying, and because you're going to get tested to get to that next level. But you can do it. And you can do it if you collaborate with the right people that'll help you and provide you with wisdom nuggets that will teach you from the mistakes that they've already made and make this process easier. Not easy, but easier for you. Okay? So I just wanted to come on today and share that with you all. And I just hope that your 2021 is full of successful collaborations. If you have any questions about self-publishing your book, definitely contact us, schedule a discovery call. And we'll be happy to give an hour to you and just really just break down this whole process, bring your business and your book concept, and we'll be happy to provide you expertise in how to just strategize and create a great business model and book concept for the marketplace. And you can do that at sophisticatedpress.com. All right. And you know how we end it here at Sophisticated Press. Listen, I promise you, y'all, we love y'all so much with the love of Jesus Christ. We are so, so, so proud of you, and proud of you for completing this first week of 2021. We made it. That's a celebration in itself. We've made it. I'm so proud of you. And if no one has told you when you shared your dreams with them and your goals, we believe and we know that you can do it. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.